Hi, it's Paul from Herbivore, and this is what I eat in a day as a vegan nutritionist. If you want to optimize your health and fitness without harming the animals or the environment, hit that subscribe button so you're notified of new videos and new live streams. If you saw my last what I eat in a day video, you may have guessed I've got really into smoothie bowls now, so this is going to be this morning's effort. We've got bananas and dates for their high energy. Pre-workouts, I'm going to have a couple of beetroots to boost my nitric oxide, really aid performance, get the blood flow around. Got a piece of turmeric there, which is of course very anti-inflammatory, also very anti-cancer. Got frozen berries, I have flax seeds. I'll have a scoop of this vegan protein blend. If you're a fan of the channel and you want to help support my work, if you want to buy this product, if you get it through my affiliate link in the description, it doesn't cost you any extra, but you help support what I'm doing, so thank you very, very much. For the topping, for Salis, which is a yellow berry from Colombia. Got dragon fruit today. It looks really amazing. Doesn't taste half as good as it looks, I'm afraid, if you've not had them before, but very nice in terms of aesthetics. It's going to make a great smoothie bowl for Instagram, and it'll have some different nutrients in that you don't always get, but just don't be too excited to try it if you've not had it before. You will be disappointed. I've got blackberries there, the most antioxidant rich of the commonly available berries in my country, England, and we'll also have some chia seeds. So at the last minute, I realised there was room, so I whacked some greens in. I always look for an opportunity to add more leafy greens. They're so great for us in terms of nutritional density. 100 grams of kale. Wondered why it was a horrible brown colour. Forgot to put the beets in. Forgot the beets. Schoolboy error. I do know what I'm doing, I swear. Boom. Of course there were some extra leftover bits which I've scoffed already. It's sweet but very slightly earthy, and there's a slight bit of heat from the turmeric. It's nice. Give it a whirl. Put a bowl! Get back from that. That's mine. That's my snack. Are you jealous, mate?
I'm really jealous. Yeah.
I'll make you a great miso soup next.
Thanks.
But without the miso for you because you can't have it in your throat.
Yeah. Soup.
This is delicious. A little bit of tahini. It's obviously a lovely little flavour. You don't want to overdo dietary fats, but you need a minimum to absorb some of the fat-soluble nutrients, and it's a lovely, delicious topping. We look for one that's not been roasted. The sesame seeds are not roasted before it's made. So I've got kale, I baked some onions, baked the sweet potatoes with some garlic and smoked paprika. Got some red kidney beans, heirloom tomatoes, a little coriander. Some people call that, what do they call it? Cilantro.
Yeah. Those people are Americans.
Then I've got some sauerkraut for the probiotics. Also got some amazing broccoli sprouts, which are really rich in sulforaphane, really good liver enzyme booster. And I've got some broccoli proper and some cauliflower, little salsa. Boom! Jobs are good.
Should I go now?
Yeah, go off.
Okay.
I'm just plugging everything into a chronometer for later so I can show you the breakdowns.
Orange on for 10 minutes, if you want to.
Identify with subtype.
I've done it!
She might be polymorphous.
I feel like, as this is a vegan nutritionist, what I eat in a day, I should say about everything. So this is my 3rd cup of green tea. In fact, technically it's my 6th. There's 2 tea bags worth of tea in these, well, mugs really, aren't they? And just in the interest of the supplementation that is necessary on a vegan diet, I've got the B12, which a lot of omnivorous eaters are struggling with. Almost 40% of Americans are reckoned to be B12 deficient, despite being the 2nd large consumers of meat in the world. I've got a vegan D3 as well, because obviously we're lacking that sunlight now. And I've got a vegan DHA supplement, which may be unnecessary, especially seeing as my omega-3 and 6 is balanced. I've not got way more 6 than 3. And I'm having plenty of chia and flax seeds, which are really skewed in favour of the omega-3. But some people have trouble converting the plant short chain version into the EPA DHA long chain versions. There's no test currently to know if that's you. It's very rare, but it's just, you know, it's a little safeguard. It's cheap enough. Why not, you know? Okay, so I'm going to cook my last 2 meals. It's basically the same thing twice, doing it in one go just to save time, obviously. If you follow this channel, you know I'm cutting currently, so my calories are low. I'm around 3,000 calories, so I've had quite a lot of calories already. So these 2 meals will be a bit lower in calories. This is what I'm going to cook. So I'm going to make a miso soup. I've got pak choice, sugar snaps, baby sweet corn, wakame there, which is a seaweed, good for the old iodine. You don't need a whole lot of that. It's really dense in iodine. I've got tender stem broccoli, a couple of chili peppers, good bit of coriander, and I'll have a can each of butter beans and black beans. So I've got all the veg in here, save for the wakame. Chopped a couple of things that needed chopping. Veg stock goes in. And we're just gonna bring that to the boil, simmer it for about an hour. 15 minutes before we're gonna serve up, we're gonna put some warm water on the wakame, let that soften. Add in the beans just to heat them through. Okay, so at this point you add the miso. You don't want to cook it because it's rich in those probiotics, and probiotics are killed by heat. We add the wakame and some coriander. What have I got to do, eat it?
Yeah, eat it. You know how to eat things.
I'm looking forward to this. Mmm. Wow. It's a bit spicy. Mmm.
You like it spicy?
Oh, I love this. This is really nice. Try this out. Make it, eat it. What more do you want? Why else are you coming here if not? I nearly forgot to tell you, I've got 2 walnut halves. Well, 1 half and 2 quarters. Okay, so we'll go over to chronometer now. Check out my nutrient intake for the day. See if I'm deficient. At the top there, I've put in my 3 supplemental tablets. You'll see they're different brands, but it's irrelevant. It's the same strengths. I've put in a protein supplement again. That one didn't appear, but it's the same total protein. If you want to see all the different foods and the quantities I ate, simply give the video a little pause. At the bottom here, you'll see my intake was 3,121 calories, which, believe it or not, loses me a kilo of fat a week. Totals for the day, 166 grams of protein, just over 400 grams of carbs, almost 50 grams of fat, which brings the macro percentages out at protein nearly 19%, fat 12.7. I like to keep the fat below 15% for reasons of optimal health. I think that's good. Unless you're in extremely low calories, then you probably want 20 or 30 grams of fat for a woman or a man. Carbs nearly 70%. That old myth of carbs are the enemy, nothing could be further from the truth. Total carbs nearly 550 grams. To get net carbs, however, you have to subtract the fiber as well, because that has no effect on your energy input. Total fats for the day nearly 50 grams. I don't worry about tracking the monounsaturated or omega-9. It's in your food. You're going to get like a minimum. But omega-3 and 6 very important. Both are essential. You must get them in your diet. So make sure you're consuming your nuts and seeds. Saturates very low. No heart disease for me. Virtually no trans fats. Actually, there was no trans fats in my diet. I don't know why they're saying 0.1. That is probably BS. And cholesterol obviously 0, as I'm not eating any of our animal friends. Protein, over 160 grams. Average RDA for a male, probably 56 grams. Obviously, I'm a bit bigger than your average bear, and I'm doing a lot of sports that break down my muscle tissue, so better for me to play it a bit safe. This may be excessive potentially, but much less than that, and I could be limiting my potential. So for a bodybuilder, it's important to take in a bit more than average, as I say. Okay, on to vitamins. All the B vitamins you can see. They're at least 1.5 times what I need. Some of them are several times. Vitamin A, over 14,000% of my RDA. You will not be lacking vitamin A on a vegan diet. Again, vitamin A, if we take in the preformed retinol, the animal version, it is harmful to our health in high doses, it's toxic. Luckily, we're an animal. If we take in the plant versions, like the other animals do that we eat, we create as much vitamin A as we need and no more. Other vitamin C at nearly 1,000%. Vitamin D, of course, we're not getting sun, so we need to take a supplement for that. And my vitamin E is at nearly 4 times the RDA. And minerals, not a drop of cow's milk in sight, but I'm at 1.6 times the RDA of calcium. Copper is almost 700% what I need. My iron is more than double. Magnesium very high. Very important for an athlete to have good amounts of magnesium in their diet. My manganese is particularly high. I've got plenty of phosphorus. My potassium is more than double the RDA. Again, potassium, very important mineral for an athlete. Draws fluids into your muscle cells, aiding performance. I've got more than adequate selenium. I've got my sodium. I've also got my zinc.
Tell him we're moving house in 2 weeks.
No, don't tell him. This is more of just a food thing.
Okay then. Don't tell him nothing.
Don't tell them about the YouTuber mansion we're moving to. If you enjoyed this video and you feel like it may be of use to others, why not help to grow our wonderful community by sharing it out on your social media, and together we'll I nearly did it.
You should have just finished it like that. Bye everyone.